Hi everyone, and welcome to stephenbrown.life. It's just really awesome that you could join us for this quick video segment. Before we do get underway, I just want to say thank you to all the Facebook followers who have been logging on and also giving us their likes. I really appreciate that. And for those of you who have been signing up to the stephenbrown.life website through the RSS feed, once again, really appreciate the time that you've taken to do that. So what brings us here today? Well, earlier on this week, I socialised through Facebook and also through the Twitter handle Aim for Awesomeness the idea that I was going to make an announcement. Well, we'll get to that very shortly, but by way of a little bit of background, I think would be a good place to start. And that is both on a personal level and on a business level. Every day I get to meet some pretty fantastic, some pretty awesome people. And also, I've had the opportunity to travel globally and equally there have met awesome and fantastic people. And the great thing about it is the projects that I've been involved in over time have accumulated into some really great results and some really great experiences. And I guess it's from this is kind of where this idea is birthed. That as I do go through each day meeting people, talking with people and understanding what's going on in people's worlds, one thing that really sticks out for me, and that is the level of achievement that people always want to kind of aim for but never sort of actually achieve. When I take a look at the lowest common denominator amongst these sorts of situations, it's based around mainly that they've got the goal, they've got the dream, and then it just stops there. There's nothing written down, there's no objectives or plans put in place to actually go forth and achieve that goal or that dream. And people have tended to kind of start to move into, blamatitis, where it's kind of like, well, they've got this and I haven't got that, and then it's just that spiral that ends up causing them to crash and burn. So what we want to do, or what I want to do, is I want to prove to the naysayers that if you have a definite major purpose or a goal, you write it down, you put good action steps behind it, and you make it happen, then that goal will certainly be attainable. It will certainly be achievable. Now for me, here's the announcement. What I'm looking at is something, in my world, I would call it pretty spectacular. Why? Because I never, in my wildest of dreams, would have thought of achieving it. Never. So here it is. In 2017, about 20 k's southeast from where I'm living here in Auckland, New Zealand, there's going to be a road race. It's the World Championship Road Race. Now you may think, big deal. Well, okay, fair enough. You may want the flash house, the bright cars, the money, the $1 billion boats, all that sort of stuff, and that's great. If they come along while this is unfolding, and then I'm all for it. Would certainly not say no. But here's where I want to start. I want to start from the inside and work out. I want to be able to create and cultivate a better version of me, I guess the Stephen 2.0, so that I can live life fuller, with more energy, more enthusiasm, more excitement, and game change, I guess, more often. So this particular goal for me is quite a stretch. I'm 20 kilograms overweight already before I get started. I've competed in club championships, but I've never won anything. It's been a lot of fun, but I haven't won anything. So basically where I'm coming from is pretty much ground zero. For those of you who've been following me on Facebook, you will see that the bike that I'll be using has been rebuilt, and that kind of serves as a metaphor for this whole journey, is that I'm rebuilding myself. I'm taking the opportunity to, I guess, cross over and look at something different. It's going to be challenging. So there's going to be some tough times. There's going to be some glad times. There's going to be some sad times. I know getting up at 4:30 in the morning to get to the office to then get out and go training doesn't spin a lot of wheels for many people. And believe you me, it hasn't done that for me either. But I know there's a price that I'm going to have to pay to be able to get to where I want to go. So it's about having a definite major purpose, a really big goal, a really big dream, writing it down, putting some steps behind it, and then going for it. So that's where it's at, that's what we're doing, and I'd encourage you to come on the journey. I'm going to be putting this into video segment. I'll try and keep it as candid as possible over time. And we'll be interviewing some people along the way as well. It could be the mechanic, the nutritionist, the weight man, whoever it might be. It's kind of like we as a team will get out there and certainly make this goal come to life. And may it reflect maybe in your life as well. You might be able to identify with some of the things along this journey. So looking forward to catching up with you again. Take the opportunity to check in with us, and would really appreciate you adding any comments below the video or gallery posts that we do put into the Facebook feed, or the likes of Twitter if you want to retweet, etc. Really would enjoy that social exposure, because I believe it's a message that a lot of people need to hear and also understand, so that they can also be empowered to make differences in their lives, but also in doing so add value to others as well. So thank you very much for joining me. Looking forward to catching up with you again. So for now, take care, look after each other, and we'll catch up with you again very, very shortly.